Learners' online presence and ethical guidelines for teaching with ICT. Table of content. Introduction. ICT is now an essential part of teaching and learning. Learners use digital tools daily for research, homework, and communication. Teachers must help learners use ICT responsibly and safely. The POPIA Act guides schools on protecting personal information. Tip: always model good online behavior for your learners. Why ICT matters in education. Encourages creativity, collaboration, and access to global knowledge. Prepares learners for the digital world beyond school. Enhances teaching through videos, apps, and online platforms. Scenario: during a grade 5 lesson, a teacher uses an online quiz platform. A learner uses a fake name and shares the link publicly. Discuss how the teacher should handle this.
Understanding learners' online presence. Definition: a learner's online presence is how they appear and behave on the internet. Examples: social media accounts, TikTok, Instagram, school platforms, Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, search histories and shared posts. Tip: encourage learners to create a positive digital footprint that reflects respect and honesty. The importance of safety. Why it matters. Learners are vulnerable to cyberbullying, scams, and data theft. Teachers have a duty to protect learners from digital harm. Tips for teachers. Teach learners about privacy settings. Avoid posting learner pictures on personal accounts. Report cyberbullying through the proper school circuit and district channels. Common online risks. 1. Cyberbullying and online harassment. 2. Sharing personal information publicly. 3. Fake news and misinformation. 4. Exposure to inappropriate content. Scenario: a learner shares another learner's photo without consent in a WhatsApp group. What school policies and ethical steps should the teacher take?
Promoting responsible online behavior. Teachers should teach learners to 1. Think before posting, is it true, kind, and respectful? 2. Use strong passwords and keep them private. 3. Respect others online, no bullying or sharing false content. 4. Cite sources to avoid plagiarism. Tip: create a class digital citizenship agreement, and display it in the classroom.
Ethical use of ICT in teaching. Teachers' ethical responsibilities. Use technology to support learning, not distract learners. Protect learner data and privacy. Avoid sharing school information online without permission. Respect intellectual property. No copying online materials without credit. Scenario: a teacher posts photos of learners completing an online activity on Facebook without parental consent. Discuss the ethical issue.
Introducing the POPIA Act. Full name: Protection of Personal Information Act. Act No. 4 of 2013. Purpose: to protect people's personal information from being shared or misused without permission. Applies to all individuals and organizations in South Africa, including schools, circuits, and districts. Key principle: only collect and use personal information that is necessary, and always do so lawfully and responsibly. Why schools must comply with POPIA. Reasons for compliance. 1. Legal obligation. POPIA is South African law, schools must comply. 2. Protection of learners. Prevents misuse of personal details like ID numbers, photos, or addresses. 3. School reputation. Builds trust between parents, learners, and the community. 4. Accountability. Ensures circuits and districts maintain transparency and ethical standards. 5. Professional integrity. Teachers are role models for digital responsibility. Tip: display the school's POPIA compliance policy in the staff room or school office.
Key POPIA principles. 1. Consent. Always get permission before collecting or sharing personal data. 2. Purpose limitation. Use data only for the reason it was collected. 3. Security safeguards. Protect all electronic and paper records with passwords or locks. 4. Transparency. Inform parents how their children's information will be used. 5. Accountability. Report breaches to your district office immediately. How teachers can adhere to POPIA. Obtain written parental consent before taking or sharing learner photos. Store learner marks and reports securely, not on public drives. Use school-approved communication platforms for digital learning. Avoid using learners' personal data in presentations or social media. Immediately report data leaks or cyber incidents to the circuit manager. Scenario: a USB drive containing learner assessments goes missing. What steps should the teacher and principal take to comply with POPIA?
Support from circuits and districts. Circuits and districts provide training workshops on ICT ethics and data privacy. Circuit managers ensure schools follow POPIA and e-safety policies. District offices support teachers in reporting data breaches and cyber incidents. Tip: attend all ICT and e-safety development sessions organized by your district.
Benefits of ethical ICT and POPIA compliance. Protects learners' privacy and builds parent trust. Prevents legal consequences for schools. Creates a safe, responsible digital learning environment. Promotes professionalism across circuits and districts. Encourages responsible, 21st-century teaching practices.
Conclusion and key takeaways. ICT is powerful, but must be used responsibly and ethically. Teachers must model positive online behavior. Following POPIA protects everyone: learners, parents, teachers, and schools. Digital safety begins with awareness, and responsibility begins with us, the teachers. Thank you for watching my video.